We'll start off with the big one, ranking the games themselves. So, first one we have is Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance. Now, it's kind of a pickle for me because I like the game overall. I really like the world selection. Some of them I'm kind of bummed, which I've mentioned in my previous video of like the Tron world. That like, yes, I love Tron Legacy, but I'm bummed that it's on like something that's like the 3DS. I really like Traverse Town. The theme there is the new one is good, but the world is eh. I do like Hunchback of Notre Dame, Tron Legacy, the Country of Musketeers, Symphony of Sorcery. Pinocchio's like eh, and the World That Never Was like, yeah, I really kind of like the game. They have good keyblades. I don't like the Dream Eaters all that much. I don't like the drop mechanic, but I haven't had too much bad experience with it. So I mean, maybe B tier? I don't know, because it's like A tier. I feel like S tier would be like ones that I just love. I've played over and over, which I have done this one. Done for a lot of them. A tier is like, it's still good. It's just not my favorite. I'll leave it at A, and then see how I feel later. So we'll do this one next. Kingdom Hearts Key and Union Cross, they're similar. They were fun games. They were good mobile games. The only thing is like they just took our money and ran with it. I can't play the game anymore, even though I enjoyed it. Well, that's Dark Road. Dark Road was also fine, yes. But I'm gonna say those would be at like C tier, because you can't really play them, but they were still decent games. Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days. Now this is gonna be spicy for some people, but that one right into D tier. I've played it, couldn't finish it. It was just, I did not like the game. Like the gameplay was kind of, I don't know. There are things about a game where it's like, yes, I like it. Oh yeah, Union Cross, there it is. There are things I like about it, but or like gameplay, it's like if I like the story, sometimes gameplay would like not matter as much. But this one, it was kind of the gameplay was just so bad. I was droning on and on. It was like Union Cross gameplay, but worse. It was just more boring. Like Union Cross, at least I enjoyed collecting the medals, strategizing with that, and like they were quick, short missions. But like 358 was just like longer missions and just like get repetitive and just like bleh. And like, I don't know, it wasn't for me. All right, it wasn't for me. 0.2. That's a hard decision. I feel like I'm gonna put it in B tier because I do like it. It's a really cool game. I haven't replayed it all that much. I don't. There is like things to do in it. Like I really like all the stuff in it. Part of me wishes, like I had heard that it was supposed to be part of like Kingdom Hearts 3's tutorial, or that was Kingdom Hearts 3 tutorial, and like if that would have been added, oh, I would have loved it so much. It would have been the perfect like tutorial, like really interesting and like engaging. Like I do like how Kingdom Hearts 3 does jump right into the action, but also at the same time, I don't like it because it's like they spread out the tutorial over the whole Hercules world. If it was kind of like you could play the Hercules world with the tutorial part just in the beginning, and then boom, you get your full arsenal for the whole Hercules world. That would have been cool. But they spread it out, and it's just like, I don't know. I feel like I'm still. Plus, they call it like 2.9. It just doesn't have the right vibe, you know? So I'm going to put it there because it's fun. It's really cool. It's really creative. All right, Birth by Sleep. That one will go in the A tier as well. It is enjoyable. I feel like I enjoyed Dream Drop Distance a little bit more than I enjoy Birth by Sleep. There are a lot of things to unlock in Birth by Sleep, and I have played it multiple times. There are negative sides to it too. With it being on the PSP, it is very impressive for the PSP, I will say. Like the graphics, it's really good for a PSP game compared to like 358 or Recoded. Like, and then you get the jump to Dream Drop Distance. It's like, well, that's a big jump. Birth by Sleep, the one things that are like bad for me, things I don't like, it does fit in with like the overall narrative, but like the fact that the worlds are so empty and it's a really you have no party members, like it makes it feel more depressing. And like that's good for like story wise because it is a very sad story, but at the same time it's kind of, I'm playing the games to have fun, you know, and it's just like I feel depressed now. Chain of Memories, I'm gonna put that in, compared to these other ones, I think I'm gonna put it, that's our first S tier one. So Chain of Memories, I really like. The story is like one of the best in the series. It is so good. A lot of people give it a lot of flack because it has card-based systems. But the card-based system is not all that hard. Like, if you just keep on like cycling your cards, and this takes a little effort, I will give you that. But if you keep on cycling your cards to where it's like you sell those low number ones and keep on buying high number ones and just like keep on going like that, like I've played the game multiple times where I like 6 and above is what I have, you know, and that's the only thing in my deck. I only have 6 and above cards, and it's really easy to do. It's not that hard. It just takes a little effort, and then you end up playing like it feels like you're just playing a regular Kingdom Hearts game, because you can just, you know, spam X, you know. If you played I've played Chain of Memories once, the Game Boy version, and that was like harder, because it was like, you know, learning how to navigate and dodge certain attacks. But then like transferring over from like Chain of Memories to Re-Chain of Memories, it doesn't correlate very well, because like even on like final boss, all the bosses, it's just kind of, these are probably the easiest attacks to dodge in the whole game. So if someone's got a slight or a higher number card, it's like I don't have to worry about trying to break it. I just dodge, because they're that easy to dodge. Now on the Game Boy, it's like really difficult to dodge. I mean, it took me a bit to, like Captain Hook took me a bit to learn how to dodge. Now, I do want to try this eventually. I've heard like it has good gameplay. I've watched the movie on it. I've also watched the movie on 358 over 2 days because I couldn't finish the game. But Recoded, it's gonna go here. I want to play it one of these days, but I just haven't done it. Now these ones we can get through really easily. It's self-explanatory. S tier for Kingdom Hearts 2. The gameplay is amazing. I love the worlds that you get to explore. The story is nice, and like people are like, oh, Disney filler. I enjoy the Disney filler, okay? I like Disney, so I enjoy playing through the games or through the movies, and then also getting a little bit, you know, another nugget, you know, of worlds to play through. Kingdom Hearts 3. Ooh, I actually didn't consider this one. I was gonna say that one was gonna be S tier, but I don't know. I'm conflicted on that one. Okay, so Kingdom Hearts 3. Let's work through this. Let's talk it out. Okay. I feel like the game was a little short. When I'm talking about these games, I'll consider the DLC as well. You know, Kingdom Hearts 3, the DLC. I do like Final Mix. The vanilla I like, Final Mix I like. So that goes up there. I think I've done the HD, which is still very good. They have very cool spirits in that one. A couple of them. Like the skateboarding elephant or the Tubgwin. Oh, perfect. Kingdom Hearts 3, okay, I like some of the worlds. Other worlds I don't like as much. They're still alright. They're very big worlds. Some are very nice to explore, others not so much. Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, I'm easily spending like 100 hours on the game. Just playing it through, just playing the game. But like Kingdom Hearts 3, I'm like struggling to get to like 80 hours. It is the closest next gen. There are cool mechanics in it, gameplay wise. Some of them I wish were different. I'm going to put it in A tier. Yeah, I'm going to put it in A tier. It's still a very good game, and I've played it multiple times. I do like the pro codes. I do like Remind. Secret bosses are like one of the only ones that I've beaten. Like, I still have yet to beat Lingering Will in Kingdom Hearts 2. I beat Sephiroth, but I haven't beaten Lingering Will. I've done the mushrooms. I've just been scared to do it. I don't know. Kingdom Hearts 1, I also have not beaten Sephiroth on here. I have beat the Phantom Kurtziza, the Ice Titan. He's really fun to fight. Kingdom Hearts 1, S tier. Easy. Like, the gameplay is a little slower than Kingdom Hearts 2, and it's like kind of laggy, but then when you get into the later games, it's not as bad. But like, I like the aesthetic. The worlds are really good. They're really like mazes, and you have these puzzles, and you have to think about things. It's just like, that's something I miss from like Kingdom Hearts 2 and further on. It's just like, I want more puzzles. I want like more of like a maze type world where it's like, I don't know exactly what I'm supposed to do right away. You know, like Kingdom Hearts 2 is just like, alright, go point A to point B. You know, Kingdom Hearts 1 is kind of just doesn't tell you anything, which is kind of annoying when like I was a kid, but then I kind of miss it. And I like the secret bosses. They have a lot of secret bosses in that game, which is really cool. Kingdom Hearts 3 does have a lot of secret bosses too, so that is cool too. Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix, I guess you can consider the Data Fights secret bosses too, so they have more in Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. But yeah. Melody of Memory. Now this one is another one that it's like easy S tier for me. I really like the music of Kingdom Hearts. I listen to it regularly. Like, without realizing it, because I was like, Melody of Memory was announced, and I'm like, okay, cool, I guess I'll get it. You know, it has some story aspects, and I'll check it out. I'm not really excited all that much about it. But then I started playing it, and I was like, oh my goodness, I love this game. There were so many, like, rhythm games that I, like, tried to bring in Kingdom Hearts music into, because that's what I want to play on, like Beat Saber, or, like, Audio Surfer, that kind of thing. And I was like, I forgot that I've been looking for, like, a rhythm game for Kingdom Hearts music for so long. There's a lot more songs that I wish were on there, but they have the really important ones, so that was really nice. Final one for games, we have Kingdom Hearts VCast. Now, you may think I put it in didn't play, but I have played VCast, and I could not for the life of me remember what the name of this game was for the longest time. But since I watched the Gamers Joint and he pointed out, like talked about it, and I was like, oh my goodness, that was the name of the game. I remember playing that. And I got like not very far in the game. It was on my brother's Razor back in the day. Because my younger brother was more responsible. And my mom trusted him with a phone, so she gave him a Razor, but I was like, well, I want a phone. And they eventually got me a phone, but it wasn't a Verizon phone. It was a Sprint phone, so I couldn't play Kingdom Hearts VCast on it. My brother, he had his Razor, and I started playing it some. And this was like his first phone. And then he jumps in the pool with the phone in his pocket, right? Completely fries the phone. And then he got a replacement Razor shortly thereafter. And by that time, I tried to re-download VCast and it wasn't there. It was off of the App Store. Like, I couldn't find it. And so I only got to play a little bit of it, and it was like one crazy summer. But it was very impressive because this was like on a flip phone. And it had 3D graphics. Like, so it's already got like beating out Kingdom Hearts Key, you know, this on a flip phone, 3D graphics compared to the chibi graphics. Now, granted, so this was like the first 3D graphic mobile game. So like Missing Link, you think you're hot stuff? No, VCast walked so you could run. Like, I would have loved playing it if I got to play it more. I remember one part where it was like, the things I do remember was you're fighting Shadow Heartless, and it was kind of like a puzzle in that sense too, of like, he was mirroring you, because he was your mirror image, and he would copy everything you did. And so you eventually had to, the answer to the puzzle was like there was a hole at the one end of the stage and then a barrel on the other, right? So what you had to do was like walk to the barrel, jump on the barrel so your shadow would jump in the hole and die. I think I'll put it in C tier because I enjoyed it more than Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days. It was a mobile game and like it was still like kind of hard to navigate with the like D-pad